So let's talk about Battlefield 4. I just watched the 17-minute gameplay trailer probably 2 or 3 times and took some notes. Little things I noticed, little improvements, maybe some few complaints. I mean, it's so early. I mean, there's fall does not come for another, I don't know, 6 months or so. Maybe not 6 months, but still, it's a little far off to kind of judge the game. But these are some things that I noticed that they obviously changed from Battlefield 3. Well, the first thing that really stood out to me was that they possibly added campaign scoring. And if you ever played Halo 3, I believe, which maybe most people haven't because, Battlefield might be a little more PS3 and PC oriented. But if you ever played Halo 3, I'm talking about with the campaign scoring where, like your friends and you can turn on campaign scoring and play through the campaign and score points high enough. And, like the top record holder, like it shows up on your friends list as like the guy in front of you, that sort of thing. So that looked really interesting. I took a screenshot of it. It should be on the screen right now. And then just some other smaller things I noticed were like they fixed the water. I don't know what you think about the water in Battlefield 3, but it looks kind of just like black liquid. It doesn't really look very good. But in this game, it actually looks kind of clear and reflects stuff. And as far as the trailer went, it didn't really have any flashy editing, which I think it was uncut gameplay. 17 minutes, and maybe just that mission was kind of cut together kind of weird. This is the prologue, I think. And going back to the water thing, the other objects seemed to kind of reflect stuff. Like everything kind of seemed to be made of like a mirror. So like flying rocks would kind of reflect off like a pool of water a little bit. That looked really nice. One of the things I was disappointed were the guns were pretty much the same, but I guess Battlefield 4 probably be set around the same time as Battlefield 3, so I wouldn't expect new guns really. Let's see, I have a whole page of notes here. Some minor UI improvements. The UI kind of fits the game a little more. It's a little more gray, which is nice because Battlefield 3 has so much blue in it, and the blue UI just kind of is a little overkill. And I noticed there was no blue tint over the actual game, which is nice to see. Maybe they got a new art director. And sorry, I'm just reading notes here. The indicators for when you get shot, the sound, it seems like it. I'm not saying video games are very realistic, but it sounded a little more realistic. Like the guy kind of winces a little bit, and it makes a nice thumping noise. And then your screen kind of shakes a little bit, so that's a lot better than Battlefield 3. Towards the end of the trailer, where that helicopter is shooting at those line of guys, there was this really big explosion, and I don't know if explosions are gonna look like that in multiplayer, but if they do, that would be pretty cool. But I have a feeling that's probably just like a scripted part of the campaign. Cool explosion. And the last thing I want to talk about is going back to this campaign scoring thing. That screenshot I have on the screen looks like at the top right of the screen you have a friends list sort of thing, and the icon to the right of that looks kind of like the trophy symbol from PS3. So it'd be a little interesting if they integrated campaign achievements into unlocking stuff in multiplayer, which would be kind of annoying because I don't like games that do that. But it would be interesting. And I guess I'll just copy paste my notes into the description, along with a link to the trailer itself. Actually, one more thing. I just walked past my screen and I had the trailer still playing, and about, I don't know, 35-40% into the video, they're covering, I think his name's Irish, and he's hiding behind a van, and the guy that's playing the game actually switches between iron sights and the optical scope he has on there. I think that'd be kind of interesting. But yeah, that's all I really have to say. Obviously it's too early to really judge the game, because because it's, they just announced it yesterday. Today being the 28th. Yesterday was 27th. And I guess that's it. And thank you for watching.